and today we're looking at Harley and Ivy, the Deluxe edition, which is a collection of comic books both from standalone issues and from the Batman the Animated Adventures series, which in turn was based on Batman the Animated Series, which, for a lot of people, yours truly included, was the gateway medium into Batman's world. Harley Quinn was created on Batman the Animated Series. She started out as a 2-bit henchgirl in the episode The Joker's Favor. However, she was such a success that she was quickly turned into the Joker's sidekick and eventually Poison Ivy's partner. After her appearance in this book, well, I think the deal was done and she quickly became the charming leading lady we know and love today. Please put the gun down, Harley. The stories collected in this book take place after Mad Love, and there's a ton of keepers in here. The book opens up with our favorite two bombshells running a caper for an extremely rare plant for one of Ivy's schemes. Things go sour, and of course Batman shows up. In a bid to save Ivy, Harley destroys the plant, which makes Ivy furious at her. All throughout their stay at Arkham, Ivy fumes and refuses to talk to Harley. Even when she escapes, she doesn't take her bestie along. Quinn escapes anyway and goes after her, finally catching up to Pamela as she's sailing off to Brazil. The two finally make up and go on a trip through South America, where they inadvertently help to save a huge chunk of rainforest before ending up in Hollywood. Of course, they hijack a biopic of them being made, and they wreak havoc on extras dressed up as Batman. Wow! That's a lot of pent-up aggression right there. Harley even gets a bit of a Jerry Lewis complex along the shooting, until the real Batman shows up and stops them. The movie goes on to be a hit, and Harley even gets an Academy Award. Go figure. There are also stories of Ivy putting the whammy on Robin and him becoming a crime lord. Harley chases down members of the Bat family to help her save Ivy on Christmas. The two have a kissing contest. In the last story, a young girl who was kidnapped and abused runs into the duo and, mistaking them for superheroes, asks for help. And while they may be cold-blooded killers and psychopaths, Harley Quinn and Pamela Isley aren't about to let a young girl get hurt. Unless they're the ones doing the kidnapping and hurting, of course.
The verdict.
Writing. You get to know these two characters like they know each other, with Pamela taking the big sister role to keep Harley out of trouble, and Harley helping her friend from not taking things too seriously. They fight, they make up, they tease each other, they support each other. It's really nice to get to know these characters like this. The writers also take the characters seriously. You can see that while she's silly, Harley is actually pretty good at strategizing and a pretty capable combatant. This fun series, I think, is really part of the reason why Harley became such a runaway hit, and I'd really love to see a new series where these two hang out like this again. 5 stars here. Artwork. While the style does shift around a little bit, it does stick to the animated series' Art Deco pin-up style for the most part, except for that last episode, which frankly feels out of place visually in this collection. Both Harley and Ivy are sensually drawn at times, which is a good thing because it reminds us outsiders that they're more than just friends, that to people who aren't in their inner circle, they're definitely dangerous femme fatales. So the artwork, great, with the exception of the last episode. So because of this, I'm going to give it 4 stars. Digital enjoyability? Looks good on a tablet, you don't need to zoom, but when you do, you get artifacts. So 4 stars. Value for money. This is going around $15, and the 170 something pages are definitely great, but other collections of this age are middling out at $10, so it is a bit pricey. Still, it's a very nice study of the characters, and if you're a fan of Harley and Ivy, you definitely need to check this out. I give it 4 stars total. So there you have it, that's my review of Harley and Ivy. Please like and subscribe, check out one of these other videos, and I'll see you next time on my comic book obsession.